Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. 48. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Off-play action on first down. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain them.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play...
And he was winding his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He chucks one out to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30. The expressway is wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the right. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. They'll run it on the counter. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Here we go.
Comes out throwing on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Steps away. Got enough space. Touchdown, Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend play.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just
fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You got an extra DB. You got an extra.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be?
Let's go!
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Get set, get set.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. The give to the tailback. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quick release on the RPO. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Ready up.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, they go back to the option play. Now, this is the second time, Pollock, this QB has scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You could tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out or it's going to...
Offense getting set for first down.
Set. Ready.
He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Nothing but green ahead. Quarterback gets the first down. Touchdown, Irish! And the pummeling has started.
That is why this quarterback is the perfect weapon in this offense. When you run these types of option plays, he is so dangerous in the open field. He can make people miss. He's got tons of speed. We showed it right there.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the second-rate team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football.
Got it.
First down here for the offense.
In blue. In blue.
Movement here from the tight end.
Go.
They'll run it from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
That touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well.
Oh, look out! Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because
they come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. But when you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays, start to settle in, everything looking good on offense.
He's back to throw on second down. Finds a tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First down to start the drive after the break.
Here we go.
He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Feeling some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. Touchdown, Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown by the Irish.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First and 10 for the offense.
Clear. Clear.
They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, he left him grabbing.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Ready, break.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they're going to have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Ready?
From the 33, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Blunt. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip.
Can't grab it.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on.
Okay.
First down here for the offense.
Slab.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Ready?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Ready, set.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
Here we
Quarterback
go.
changing the plays at the line. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Alert.
They'll run this play from the pistol.
Set. Hot, hot. Ready.
Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He makes the connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. 6th play of the drive coming up. Running back searching for a hole. On the move at the 30. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Ringo.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
2-9 Philly.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Ready.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Boots. Ready.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Working that left side now. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pulls and fires complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Cricket.
They go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Got it.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Easy.
They'll try to power their way ahead.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Okay,
that's
ready?
a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
On the set.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
42 Spider. Go.
Caught in the backfield, it's awesome. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't...
Time to take a shot. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Okay,
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
let's go.
He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in and week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running a route, give him an opportunity.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Got his man down the middle. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to...
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting...
Afterburners coming. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rush.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He wants to throw here on second down. Pressure coming. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
Black 24. Black 24 down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Let's it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese. Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road. On first down, here comes this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
He's got it inside the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Quick handoff. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established.
Got it.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Catch in the middle. It's awesome. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he'll be ushered out of bounds at the 3.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those.
Touchdown, Irish! What a grab and go for the score. Look, it's still early. Offense set on first down.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Getting some heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got room at the 35. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15. They'll try the run. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Cut. Go.
Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the beatdown has ensued.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Still looking, on the move. Still running at the 40. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback.
Ready?
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's awesome. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
All right, defensive ends, you've got to do a better job not getting too far up the field on these pass rush situations. You've got to be able to retrace. You can get to the level of the quarterback, but then you've got to slow yourself down under control. It's making it way too easy on this QB to know, hey, when these guys get upfield too much and there's a lane, I'm taking off. It's just too easy for me with my speed.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them.
Okay, ready?
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Jackrabbit.
They move the tight end all over. From the gun, the running back has it. Showing off the arm. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.